The VEVOR 38-liter carb refrigerator, what I was surprised when I first got this was that it didn't come assembled, so you have to assemble it. But it's a good size, and we're going to assemble it right now. Everything you need to assemble is in the box, including a screwdriver, so you don't need anything else. It comes just like this, with these 3 pieces that will be the handle. It's got the 2 wheels that you're going to install, and you have 4 screws. You also got the power adapter, so you can power this by plugging it into the AC outlet or by plugging into a car 12-volt DC output. So you have dual power source. It's a very nice car refrigerator, and this is perfect for if you are going to go to camping sites or if you go to the supermarket and you want to put stuff in your car and drive around town a little bit before you go home and put it in your home refrigerator. It's perfect. It's a car refrigerator. So let's go ahead and put it together. I'll show you how everything comes together. Let's start with the handlebar. So the handlebar has this piece here that will kind of slide in here, and look for the bolt holes right here and bolt holes right here. So they'll line up like this. And then you're gonna grab the included screws and attach it. So these are the included screws. There's only 4 of them, so you can't go wrong. Don't lose them. All right, so here are our 4 screws. Align this to this, and then see the screw holes will show up there. So these are gonna be self-tapping screws. So as you tighten it down, it will tap into the metal. So there's gonna be some resistance. Just make sure that you line them straight down, and it will self-tap itself. So here we go. Not too much resistance, just a little resistance, and you should be good. There we go. That's screw number 1. Okay, and that's screw number 2. Solid. Okay. And then onto the other side, we have this piece over here. I'm probably not going to put that screw on first. What we're going to have to attach is a lot of screws. There are 4 screws here, and 4 screws here, and 4 screws here, and 4 screws here. Those screws are already on the car refrigerator. So if you look, you see there are screws right there. There we go. So take out these 4 screws and attach this. So we're going to carefully do that. So you do have to take the screws out completely. And you want to put some force on it as you are untightening it, so you don't strip the screw. We're going to pause the video for a little bit, and I'm just going to take out these 4 screws, put this on, and same thing with these 4 screws right here. Super easy. All right, so take out the screws here. So there's 8 screws on this side, and then we're going to lay this over it. And then we're going to go ahead and put the screws back in, just like so. No washers or anything. It should be perfectly fine. You're going to have to be a little patient with this. So if you're going to get this and be ready for your vacation, make sure you prepare this a day before. Also, this car refrigerator should always be upright. If you ever put it in laying on a side or vertical, then you need to leave it upright in this configuration for at least 12 hours before you start it on. Otherwise, the refrigerant wouldn't be properly seated inside the car refrigerator. That's true for all refrigerators, especially the VEVOR car refrigerator right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and screw on 4 here and 4 over here, put these screws back in, and we should be good for this side, and we're gonna repeat that on the other side. These 8 screws, 4 here are now attached. We have the 2 for the handles that we haven't installed yet. So let's go ahead and turn the cooler over here and install the other screws. So same thing on this side. You see, I didn't attach the handlebar yet because I want some freedom to kind of move this around and install the side before I attach the screws over here, because these screws right here are still loose. So that way I have some freedom to move around in case I want to adjust this so I can align the bolts better. So let's go ahead and repeat the process. Take out these 4 screws here, these 4 screws, put this back on, and then put the screws back on. The 8 screws have been removed. Now we're gonna line this part over here and put back the 8 screws. Should be straightforward. It does take some time, so I was a little bit surprised how much time you need to prepare for this. So definitely get this set up before your vacation. Don't plan to unpack this and start loading it for your vacation. It does take some time to assemble the handlebar and the wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and put these 8 screws on. All right, just like that, we have these 8 screws installed. I did have to slightly loosen it up so I can adjust them so all the holes line up properly, then tighten them down once all 8 screws are installed. So now let's get these 2 on the handle for the last part here that I didn't install earlier. So this part should still be loose. So let's go ahead and install it on this handle. So we're gonna slide the handlebar in, and the holes should line up perfectly for these 2 screws right here, 2 screws here. So these again are not pre-tap holes, so they will require a little bit of torque to get this thing to self-tap. So be careful, take your time, and once you get through the resistance, it will just slide right in like that. There you go. So that's one. Okay, and here's the second one. Again, a lot of resistance at first because you have to tap those holes. And then once it goes through that part, it gets easier. And that's it. The handlebar is now installed. And we can see how this works. There's a locking mechanism, so push in to unlock. You gotta unlock both sides at the same time. Push in, and then this will come out. And then you have your handlebar. So I think it goes out. Does it go out anymore? Oh yeah, oh, the locking mechanism is here. So you unlock at different lengths. It goes all the way out to this length and it locks up. Nice, nice. It's a good handlebar. Then slide it in like this. Sweet, it locks in place. Okay, let's go ahead and attach the wheels. Again, everything is pre-assembled. So the wheels, everything is here. All you do is just slide the wheels on. So let's grab them wheels. Nice beefy wheel. These are nice weighted wheels. They got good rubber in them. You don't have to inflate them. So you don't have to worry about inflation or deflating. They're just solid wheels. And they're the same both ways. They got nice bearings too. Ooh, smooth bearings. Okay. I like these rounder rivets on the outside versus the flat ones. So I'll keep the round ones on the outside. So what we do is we're going to unscrew this right here and then slide the wheel on. Very easy. No tool needed other than the included screwdriver that comes with this car refrigerator. So we'll take this out right here. Keep it in the same order. You have a lock washer, a big washer, and then so we're gonna go ahead and slide the wheel on. Needs a little lift, so lift this up a little bit, slide the wheel on, like that, and then screw this back in. That's about it. That's all you need to do. There we go. Tighten this up good, and the wheel should be able to rotate freely. Woo! Look at that bearing. Smooth. Very smooth. All right, gonna get the last wheel on, and we are done. Okay, so we repeat the same procedure on this side right here, and that's it. We are done. The whole unit is assembled. Peeling this off. Ooh, look at that. Nice. With a USB-A port right here. Sweet. You have this here. Push this to open. Nice. Locks in. You have some kind of attachment here. You have a handle here, so it's easy to carry this unit. If you don't want to roll it, you can carry it here, and then there's a similar handle on this side, so you can lift it like this. Or now with the wheels, you can push this out and you'll be able to wheel it like this. Very nice unit. Okay, and lock it in place like this. And last but not least, this is how you power it. So it does come with two powering options, which I love because you want to use one when you're on the road, and when you're at home, you want to be able to plug it into your home too. So you see this unit right here is to power it at home. So like this only goes in the correct way. And then this will power it for the home use. And then this one is for DC power. You can power it in your car or your RV. Plug this in and you have DC power. So two power options, perfect for camping, hiking, RVing, all the good stuff. And that was quite easy installation, but it does take some time. So remember, keep this thing flat for 12 hours before you use it. But there we go. This is the VEVOR car refrigerator right here. Oh yeah.